Let's talk about top priority, your top priority when supersizing and growing your business. Sharon Horne-Ellstrom here. And our idiom today is top priority. This idiom has been around since the 1400s in English anyway. And it comes from priority, meaning first in Latin. The Latin language, prior or priority means first. And originally it was top priority, and sometime during the transition of meaning and the way we use words, it was demoted from being the top priority or priority to the plural version of priorities. So we talk about, well, what are your priorities, meaning more than one a lot of the time. But when you're talking about the most important one, the first one is your top priority. It's often combined with top priority, highest priority. What else did I write down here? I don't have a magnifying glass. Oh, yes, I do. I always have a magnifying glass. The highest priority or the most important priority. We talk about that because we need to know in a rank order what's most important to us as we're building and growing and supersizing our business. We also need to keep in mind what is most important to our team members, to our affiliate partners, to the people we join forces with and team up with to build and grow our business, what's important and most important to them. And it's usually not what we assume, right? So often we assume that people are just interested in money, our employees. Guess what? That is not the driving force behind a lot of people's reason for working at a place or reason for being a part of your team. We also need to know and think of the power of understanding your customers' priorities, right? If your product or service solves a problem for them, but it's their 12th problem or their 20th problem or their 100th problem in their priority ranking, guess what? It's going to be harder to build and grow and supersize your business than if it is in the top 3 to 5 priorities for them personally. So I thought it was interesting. I looked up what are the top 5 priorities for us as human beings. And of course they are, and I'm not sure if this is the right order because I think it's unique and different for each and every one of us, but the top 5 statistically that come up the most are good health, of course. Secondly is family and relationships. Third is confidence and self-improvement and self-investment, investing in ourselves. And then fourth is money and work, or that would include our businesses. And 5 is a balance between mind, body, and soul, which I guess I think that's becoming more and more important and popular now than it had been in the past, at least when I was first coming up in my career. So curious, are those your top 5 priorities? I will tell you, these are 5 of my 9 life framework areas that I set goals in every year. So they're definitely in my top priorities, as well as the other 4 areas of the life framework that I use, which is physical, mental, emotional, spiritual, financial, relationships, contribution, confidence, and communication. I think those are all, and I set goals in those because they are my top priorities. Now, in each of those categories, I have priorities, right? There's things that are more important to me and to you as we're living our lives, as well as building and growing and supersizing our business. So love to know your experience with the whole top priority idiom, or priorities. I think I've used it interchangeably and have dealt with both in my personal life as well as my corporate career. It's pretty hard to say this is my overarching number 1 top priority. I think our lives are much more complicated than that, and so is growing and building and supersizing our businesses. That's it. Any questions, hit me up. Otherwise, I'd love to hear your thoughts on this particular idiom. Share in the comments below, and I'll, of course, be with you tomorrow with another interesting idiom. What does it mean? Where does it come from? And how might you use it to grow and build and supersize your business? Have an awesome day.